Welcome. We're gonna go to Quidditch practice. We should practice hidden bludgers at training dummies like Wrath does. I can't believe we are playing Wrath soon. Are you as nervous as I am? Any luck getting over your slump? I've been practicing quite a lot since our last house match. I only hope it will be enough, especially since we are playing Ravenclaw and Wrath. Warning won't help anything. It's a distraction. Can't go into the match without focus. Quidditch players need clear minds and clear weather. Actually, there's something else on my mind. Remember what you told me about your dad? Why are you so keen on talking about this? Can't be more important than Quidditch, can it? Yes, it is. The truth is more important than Quidditch. Agree to disagree. That's not how the truth works. I'm done talking about it. We have got to prepare for the house match. Can't go up against the best beaters at Hogwarts without practice. Looks like our one's about to start. Our second house match approaches. We are tied for first place now that our first house match of the first house match of the season is behind us. But one match alone does not prove us worthy of the Quidditch Cup. We last faced our opponents in the match for the Quidditch Cup, during which we became Hogwarts Quidditch Cup champions. We must defend that honor. This match is our chance to prove ourselves as a team. The Ravenclaw team is formidable. We cannot defeat them with the strength alone. It will take every one of us to emerge victorious. The seven of us are not only individuals, we are a team united. To strengthen that unity, we must anticipate our teammates' action. To anticipate, we must synchronize. Allow yourself to become a mirror, a perfect reflection of those who fly by your side. Let's begin. We must discuss your earlier conversation with Sky. I didn't realize you heard that. Quidditch captain knows when seeds of discord sprout. I sense tension. Sky believes that Quidditch must be your priority. You disagree. I only want to know the truth, and Sky won't talk to me. And thus the tension remains. It pulls at the fabric of our team too much, and it will become undone. You said it wasn't important. Did you change your mind? A mind open to change, and inevitably changed it itself. That there is no shame in admitting that I was wrong. It has become clear to me that the issue must be resolved if we are to win the Quidditch Cup. I have tried, but Sky closes up every time I bring it up. She uses practice as an excuse, or says she will talk about it after the house match. Even if she wanted to talk about it, we haven't had the opportunity. Are not given, they are created. How do I create an opportunity to talk to Sky? You are my teammates. I will search for a way after our practice is concluded. It will take time. That's all right. I've got a strategy session with Murphy after practice. Our team would benefit from his insights. But before we resume practice, I must remind you, I will create an opportunity, but it is up to you to resolve this once and for all. Eight seconds. Watcha. Watcha. One, 2, 3, 4. hit the quaffle. Do 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 do. Alright, now what? Let's go meet with Morphe. I can't talk, Codesbreaker. My mate Wrath needs someone to cheer her up. Hope I pass my transfiguration exam so I can get back to playing Quidditch. Morphe and Facepaint Kid seem rather excited, don't you think? Facepaint Kid, are you here for chess and strategy too? McNully and I were talking about Ravenclaw's last house match. The one they lost? Exactly, look at Wrath. She looks the same as she always does, perhaps a bit grumpier than usual. Can't you tell Wrath knows Ravenclaw has virtually no chance of winning the House Quidditch Cup? Wait, how do you know that? It's simple statistics, let me explain. They have no chance after losing one fucking match? What the hell? That doesn't seem like a fair system. According to the numbers, unless Ravenclaw wins your next match, they have no hope of winning the Quidditch Cup. Technically, they have 6.82% of hope. The odds are not in their favor. No wonder Wrath is out of sorts. Of course, that means they have got more to lose, especially if they want to reclaim the Quidditch Cup. Saw you stay and got something to say to me? We will give you some space. McNully and I will just go into the library. We will. Let's go. Watch your house match. Think you're a proper beater now, do you? No, I don't think I'm a proper beater, not yet, anyway. Glad you have noticed, especially after that house match. You have got good chasers, that's all. Parking is the only reason Gryffindor won. Last I heard, your team wasn't doing well either. If you want the win, you'll have to fight for it. Oh, what the fuck? Now what? Talk to Sky. Ron said Sky would be here for practice. And since Warren made the whole thing up, I've finally got time to talk to Sky. Looks like we are both early. Is that why you're having a chat with yourself on an empty Quidditch pitch? I wanted to talk to you. Can't avoid it, I suppose. You told me your dad was injured, and that's why you were a bit distant. I did, and I mentioned it to Penny, and she told me Ethan Parkin is perfectly fine. Stuck here waiting for practice. I may as well fess up. My dad wasn't injured. You lied to me. It was a bit more complicated than that. We've got time. The truth is, my dad wasn't injured. Then why did you tell me he was? I didn't mean to. Got flustered, I suppose. Flustered? Why were you flustered? Felt like our whole friendship was out of sorts. What do you mean out of sorts? I taught you to play chaser, and then I couldn't play in the Quidditch Cup. which you won without me because you were Gryffindor's star chaser. You were the player everyone watched. I was the player in the hospital win. And then Oran picked you to fill in the beetle, even though you had never been a beetle before. I was jealous. You asked me if something was wrong, and I had to make something up. You could have just told me the truth instead of lying about your dad. Look, I didn't have many friends. I don't have many friends. Never did, come to think of it. I was always traveling with my dad. Hard to make friends when you never stay in one place. Had a lot of Quidditch practice, but not much practice me being mates. So when you wanted to know what was on my mind, I panicked. The fib slipped out. It wasn't on purpose, promise. You believe me, don't you? Yes, I believe you. Thanks. I'm glad you trust me. Glad we have got that rubbish out of the way. Lucky everyone else is late for practice. Oran may have made up today's practice so we could talk about everything he was worried about the team. So you both lied to me because I lied about my dad. You're not angry, are you? Of course not. It's a better reason for fibbing than I had. Captains have to do what's best for the team. Everyone else is secondary. Still, it's a shame to have a whole Quidditch pitch to ourselves and not use it. You up for a spot of practice? Afraid I can. It's almost time for the pre-match party. Sounds fun. Perhaps I'll see you there. Pre-match party. Pre-match party. Oops. Oh. Alright, Jesus. Go to the party. I can't wait to watch Sky Parkin play. She was fantastic in our last house match. Don't worry, Dockers. Gryffindor's full of brilliant Quidditch players. How many goals will Sky make? 20? 30? I'm so glad you came. I've never missed a pre-match party yet. I couldn't disappoint anyone. I know, but it's always so nice to see you. Besides, you've got an important match soon. No one would blame you for using this time to practice. I practiced quite a bit lately. I know my first house match as a beta wasn't perfect. Don't worry about that. Quidditch fans support the team. Good times or bad. Besides, everyone's still talking about Sky. You must be relieved. You told me yourself that the focus on Sky is actually exactly what you want. Everyone still supports you, of course. That they simply think Sky is Gryffindor's best hope for victory. Speaking of Sky, Oran scheduled a pretend practice so she and I could talk. I finally asked her why she said her dad was injured when you told me he wasn't. She said she was flustered and the fib slipped out, and I believe her. I wouldn't lie to you on purpose. Now that you know what happened, you can concentrate on the house match. Exactly. Come on, let's celebrate. I hate to pull you away from such a smashing party, but we have got to go. Time for the match then, and for Warren's moment of vivification. I assure you won't stay for a bit. We have got pumpkin pasties, chocolate frogs. The house match won't win itself. No need to apologize. Good luck, both of you. We are playing Ravenclaw. We will need all the luck we can get. Good luck. Remember to keep a solid grip on your beater's bat. I'm not worried about the house match. You could say I'm keeping calm. Sky seems rather pleased. That's a good sign, isn't it? Did you have a chance to talk with Sky? Thanks to you, your plan worked perfectly. I am pleased you found it helpful. Has the tension between you and Sky eased? Yeah, I think our friendship is finally back to what it was. Sky certainly seems to think so. That is excellent news. With that chapter behind you, your bond as teammates will only grow. As this is the case with you and Sky, we must bring the rest of the team under the same banner. Today we will face the greatest trial our team has experienced thus far. Our opponents are formidable and they have not forgiven us for claiming the Quidditch Cup. However, we have something they do not. A team of 7, each play a part of the whole, balancing one another. Let us find the balance in our moment of verification. One player cannot carry a team to victory. Today's match is not about any individual. It is about teamwork. It is about balance. You have all mastered the art of balancing on one leg. Now our focus must be on steadying our teammates. Together we shall win this match for Gryffindor. Yeah! Can I have a word? Now, it's nearly time for the match. It will be quick, just one say or one's way. You trust me when I told you why I failed about my dad. Won't forget that. Point is, we have got to support our teammates. Can't win Quidditch Cup any other way. For the team and for being a good mate. Alright, enough sentiment. We have got a house match to win. It is waiting for us. Let's go, let's go, let's go! And as everyone knows, rivalries make a match 192.3% more interesting. Ravenclaw's standings depends on today's match. But the opponents have just as much to prove. Give a big round of applause for the Gryffindor team. And the match begins. Gotta hit the bludger. Boom, boom. Yo, what was that? That was some glitch walk app pain. What the hell? Boom. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Spots the snitch. Will Gryffindor lose this chance for victory? Boom. 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 The Seekers caught the snitch. Gryffindor wins the match. But is that victory enough to qualify for the Quidditch Cup final? You'll have to wait and see. Quest complete. Go to team meeting, eh?